everyone, I'm Miss Rachel, your EcoArts teacher, and this is EcoArts class, where we always learn something cool about the planet and we make an awesome art project together. One awesome thing about the planet is that there are butterflies here. You may see butterflies fluttering around and landing on leaves and flowers. They look kind of like this, or this, or this, or this. Wow, there sure are lots of different types of butterflies. In fact, there are lots of different types of plants and animals on planet Earth. Have you ever noticed the variety of plants, bugs, and animals around you? As living things, we're always sharing space with other living things. You may share a room with a sibling, or you may share a house with your family. When we walk outside, we're also sharing space with plants and animals that live here too. All these different insects, birds, flowers, everything forms relationships with other living things. Butterflies have relationships with leaves and flowers. They lay their eggs on the leaves, and little caterpillars hatch and begin eating the leaves. The flowers usually love butterflies because the butterflies pollinate the flowers, which means they fly from flower to flower, and this helps make more flowers. Butterflies love drinking the nectar of flowers too. This type of relationship where both of the living things benefit is called mutualism. To demonstrate the relationship between leaves and butterflies, we're going to use real leaves in our art project today. It's a good thing leaves are everywhere. You may notice that some leaves are green, while others are yellow, red, or orange. This is because leaves change color at a time of the year called autumn, or fall. When the leaves start getting less sunlight, you may see them fall to the ground. I'm going to show you a really fun art technique called rubbing that will make your leaves magically appear on your paper. Then we'll turn these leaves into butterfly wings. Okay, let's go find some leaves. As a butterfly, I am a leaf hunting expert. Beautiful, but too big. Also beautiful, but too small. These leaves are very nice. We will need 2 of the same size. Now let's go find 2 smaller leaves. These leaves will be perfect for our smaller leaves. They need to be almost exactly the same size. So when you lay them on top of each other, check to make sure that they line up. Alright, time to grab your art supplies and let's get started. Pause this video to make sure you have 2 small leaves of the same size and shape, 2 big leaves of the same size and shape, masking tape, and crayons. Okay, now that you've got your art supplies, you'll need at least a couple crayons without their wrapper for rubbing. Pick 2 darker colors like red or blue and peel off the wrapper like I'm doing with this orange crayon here. To get started, we're going to put our 2 bigger leaves on our white paper in a symmetrical shape. Symmetrical, or symmetry, means it's the same on both sides. If we make an invisible line down the middle, one side will be the same as the other. Let me make sure to pop off those leaf stems there. Very nice. So we'll want the small ends of the leaves pointed towards the bottom corners of the white paper. The larger ends of the leaves meet in the middle of the page. Now we'll need to tape the leaves to the page in this order so that they don't move around when we flip our paper over later. Great! Next, arrange your smaller leaves on top of your big leaves, with the bigger part of the leaves in the middle and the smaller part of the leaves in the direction of the top corners. Butterfly wings come in all shapes and patterns. So it's really up to you if you want your bigger leaves on the top and your smaller leaves on the bottom. The most important thing is that your shapes are symmetrical, so make sure that it's the same on both sides. Once you've got your pattern down, tape your smaller leaves on as well. Great! These leaves will be the wings for our butterfly. Now flip the paper over and grab your crayons. Feel the page for one of the leaves and turn your crayon to the side to press it onto the page where the leaf is. Watch as the leaf outline magically shows up through the page. This art technique is called rubbing because we're rubbing a crayon over the surface, which gives us an impression of the leaf's texture. I used red for my top two leaves, and I'm going to use purple for the bottom two leaves. Check this out. Just like magic, the leaves now appear on my page. Rubbing is a super fun technique, and when we're done, you can use it again and again with all kinds of cool surfaces, like wood or even flowers. Now you can very gently peel off the leaves from the back of the paper. Be really careful so that you don't peel off the paper itself. Awesome! Now we have our butterfly wings made out of leaves. So we'll need to add the outline. The outline is the line around an object. We'll take our black crayon to define our outline of our butterfly. First, we'll need to make the body in middle of the wings. I drew a circle for the head and then outlined the body below it. Then I drew 2 half circles for the eyes and little curved lines for the antennas. Now I'm going to outline these beautiful butterfly wings. Just follow along the edges of the leaves to outline your butterfly with your black crayon. Awesome! Now you choose what you'd like to add in the background. I know butterflies love flowers, so I'm going to outline some flowers on the side of my page. I also want to add a big, beautiful bright sun at the top of my page. You can get creative and draw whatever you'd like in the background of your drawing. Now we get to color it in. Think about symmetry as you're coloring in your image. Remember that whatever you do on one side, you need to do on the other side to balance it out. Use a lot of bright, beautiful colors to really make your butterfly stand out. Awesome! Now you can start coloring in your background. I found a light blue oil pastel to use for this part. It's actually more of a light bluish green. But anyways, you can use a blue crayon or a green crayon if you don't have any oil pastels laying around. I like using the oil pastel because it's easy to spread the color with my finger. Once you've colored your flowers and your whole page is full of color, you can choose to grab your black crayon and go over your lines one more time. I did this to make my outline stand out and really make my butterfly look finished. Yay! What do you think? Woo! Thank you guys for making this awesome art project with me. That was so fun hunting for leaves and making our own rainbow butterflies. Before we go, check out this star artist Shivani and her drawing from our hummingbird video. Star artist. Wow, Shivani, I love all those beautiful colors you used. Nice work! Hey, send in photos of your artwork to heyparachute@gmail.com. I want to see your butterflies. And maybe you'll be featured as a star artist on one of our upcoming videos. This has been super fun, but it's time for me to fly away now. I've got to go find some leaves and flowers. Until next time, bye-bye!